Hey, fourth grade. So today's literacy lesson focuses on cause and effect. And I have this really awesome poster that talks about cause and effect. So cause is the reason. It's why something happened. An effect is the result. What happened? Some signal words that you might see are because, so, since, as a result, if, then, therefore, and due to. So looking at our beautiful picture here, we've got this lady over here watering some flowers on a beautiful sunshiny day. So the cause, she's watering these beautiful flowers on a beautiful sunshiny day. And the effect is, look at those beautiful flowers. They have grown extremely tall. So the next thing we're going to do is to see 3 demonstrations about cause and effect. Demonstration number 1, I have the marbles on the starting gate and I let go. So, cause, I let go of the marbles. They went down through this cool marble maze. Effect, ended up at the end line. Demonstration number 2. What's gonna happen if I take this pen and I poke this purple balloon? Okay, because I poked the purple balloon, the effect is broken balloon. Demonstration number 3. I have this egg. What happens if I drop this egg? Effect, broken egg. Because I dropped the egg, the effect was a broken egg. I hope you enjoyed those demonstrations. The next part of the lesson, I'm going to give you some things that might happen, and I want you to see if you can think of what the effect would be. So, what might happen if you left an ice cube on the hot sidewalk? So because I left the ice cube on the hot sidewalk, what do you think the effect would be? Think that ice cube's probably gonna melt, right? So cause, I left that ice cube on the hot sidewalk during the summer, and the effect would be a melted ice cube. Here's a second one. What do you think if you ate too much candy at one time? So cause, because I ate too much candy, what do you think the effect would be? Well, I can think of a couple different things. I think one effect might be I might have a bad stomach ache, and a second effect might be I might end up getting a lot of cavities. Here's a third one. What if you practiced playing the piano every day? That's the cause. You're playing the piano every day, and you practice. What do you think the effect might be? Because you practice all those hours every day. Well, I would think an effect might be that I get really, really good at playing the piano, especially the songs that I'm practicing. Here's the fourth thing. What do you think might happen if you never brushed your teeth? So cause I never brush my teeth. What do you think the effect might be? I can think of a couple things. Again, maybe I get lots of cavities. My teeth get really bad. A second effect might be my breath might not smell too good. And this last one's kind of a silly one. So what if an elephant jumped into a tiny pool? Because that elephant jumped into the tiny pool, what do you think the effect might be? That's kind of a goofy one. I'd probably say a really squashed tiny pool. And there probably wouldn't be any water left. The last part of the lesson, I have some task cards that have different sentences on them. And we're going to determine the cause and the effect. So remember, The cause always happens first, even if it isn't mentioned first, and the effect happens after the cause. So number 1, John went to the lake because he wanted to go fishing. So think about, what is the cause of this sentence? Well, if you were thinking the cause is he wanted to go fishing, you are correct. Because he wanted to go fishing, John went to the lake. So even though the cause is listed last, it's still the cause. He wanted to go fishing, then he went to the lake, the effect. Number 2. The baby was crying, so Mom picked him up. What's the cause and what's the effect? All right, in this case, the cause comes first in the sentence. So the baby was crying is the cause, and because the baby was crying, the result was Mom picked him up. So the effect is Mom picked him up. Number 3. The car had a flat tire, so we had to call a tow truck. What's the cause? What's the effect? If you were thinking cause, the car had a flat tire, and effect, we had to call a tow truck. You are correct. Number 4. Mia ate her whole sandwich because she was starving. What's the cause? What's the effect? Well, the cause is the reason. So Mia was starving is the cause, and the result is the effect. She ate her whole sandwich. Number 5. Tyler forgot his folder at school, so he couldn't do his homework. What's the cause? What's the effect? Okay, if you were thinking cause, the reason, well, Tyler forgot his folder at school. You're correct. And the effect of that, the result of that was he couldn't do his homework. Number 6. I had chores to do, so I couldn't meet them at the park. What's the cause? What's the effect? The cause would be I had chores to do, and the effect would be I couldn't meet them at the park. Number 7. Lucy was scared because it was storming. So what's the cause? What is the reason? And what's the effect? What is the result? If you were thinking cause, it was storming. And effect, Lucy was scared. You are correct. And last one, number 8. The dog was thirsty because he was out of water. What's the cause? What's the effect? If you were thinking the cause, the reason, he was out of water, you're correct. And the effect, the result, the dog was thirsty. You are correct. Good job. So your assignment is to read Mystery at Reed's Pond, and then you will do a seesaw activity with cause and effect that has to do with the story Mystery at Reed's Pond that you can find on your template. Have fun.